If you're looking at West Ashley, or you already live here, you've probably heard about the $300 million redevelopment plan at Ashleytown Landing. It's a big number, $300 million, and it's been getting a lot of attention. So you can see they've chained off much of the area, and this is still a very active grocery store here. What most people really want to know is, what does this actually mean for West Ashley? And what will this do for property values? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the full plan, and at the end, I'm going to show you where the craziest and least expensive place to take a yoga class is in Charleston, probably in South Carolina. West Ashley has always been one of the most lived-in parts of Charleston. It's close to downtown, it's connected by multiple routes, and it's full of established neighborhoods. What it hasn't always had is major reinvestment happening. Now, Ashleytown Landing, it's been part of West Ashley for decades. It was built in 1975. It was one of Charleston's first major shopping centers. And about 7 years ago, it did get a new paint job and a cosmetic lift, but over time, small fixes like these stopped being enough. I'm out here at the site, and you can see the work has already begun. It is in process. This used to be where the old gym used to be here. Let's see if we can get a peek through there. Yeah, you can see they're still taking down half of the old building, so it's definitely happening. This is what many people consider as the gateway to West Ashley, right here. Ashleytown Landing is not an isolated project. It sits along Sam Rittenberg Boulevard, which is a corridor lined with older buildings. Dated strip shopping centers from the 70s, they line Sam Rittenberg, and my running joke is that if you need a good transmission clinic, this part of town has you covered. And yes, people need transmissions, and there are parts of town like this all over the country. So that is nothing new, but walkability today is just as important as a new set of tires. So with change, there's a balance. Now, we've already seen the old Citadel Mall change over time. I just got to the old Citadel Mall. I'm pretty sure there are malls like this in every town, in every part of the country. These old malls from the 80s, they're kind of dying. And this one's been revived a little bit over the years. MUSC is now here, which is our medical university, so you don't have to go downtown for much of those services. And of course, we have the movie theater in the back, and even The Righteous Gemstones has been filmed here. So yeah, this area, there's a lot of acreage here, and I would imagine that the spark from the Ashleytown Village may ignite this area in the future, and maybe we see some bigger changes. I recently attended a meeting in the old Citadel Mall where zoning changes along parts of Sam Rittenberg were being discussed. Now, the whole area is changing zoning, and the key shift is toward allowing more flexible work-live uses. And changing the zoning, it changes how properties along this corridor can function. It doesn't force development, though. Historically, when zoning becomes more flexible, property owners usually face a decision: reinvest and adapt, or sell to someone who wants to operate under the new rules. And by updating the zoning to today's desires and needs, well, this creates a big incentive to encourage reinvestment. People that own these properties, well, they put more money in. And it opens the door for new things in old parts of West Ashley, which in my opinion is a welcome change. And all of this ties back to why West Ashley works as a location. You're close to downtown without being on the peninsula. You're not dependent on a single corridor, and you're surrounded by neighborhoods that are actually built out and heavily used. This is the original Publix, and it's going to be removed. It's going to move over to this side where they're kind of clearing all that land. Let's take a closer look. So this is the final approved plan, and there have been many iterations. The tip here was originally discussed as a city building, and it's now planned as a park. And behind that will be attached townhouse-style units. This is where the old Piggly Wiggly grocery store used to be. And what you see today, these large concrete slabs, they'll be transformed into something far more welcoming and useful. Some things will stay the same. The bank stays, the Starbucks stays. A small strip of retail that's fairly new will also remain. Other parts of the site, though, will change significantly. So the Publix, it's located here now, it will move to the back corner of the property. That's part of the land that's already been cleared. And in the middle, there will be a central green space with a feel similar to Freshfields Village near Kiowa. Let me show you a clip. Freshfields is a boutique shopping center that is near the entrance to Seabrook and Kiowa Island. It services the people vacationing here and those that live out here, and it's a really interesting way to spend the afternoon. So this larger structure in the back here, it will include apartment-style rentals with a central courtyard to encourage getting out and meeting your neighbors. Now, I assume a pool and grilling may happen in the middle of this building here. Overall, this is a major change for the area, $300 million worth of change, and it's welcomed because, well, West Ashley has always been central. The difference now is that long-standing pressure points, they're finally being addressed: commercial areas, corridors, and zoning. This $300 million redevelopment, it doesn't flip a switch overnight, though. It doesn't change every street in West Ashley, but it does set expectations, and if you already live in West Ashley, the real estate has already been affected. And if you're a newcomer, take a look at this map. West Ashley, again, it's super central. I live here and can go this way to get downtown. My wife and I very quickly can jump on the interstate to get over to Mount Pleasant for Trader Joe's and even to Sullivan's Island for a summer evening walk on the beach. It's very simple. The airport is right here. It's 10 minutes away. So this part of West Ashley, it is the center of town, and if you're relocating, the location is great, but there are no new homes here. And as all of Charleston continues to attract people and mushroom out, the close-in locations like this become more and more valuable. As the Ashleytown Landing takes shape and all of Sam Rittenberg becomes more walkable and community-friendly, this part of town will continue to thrive. Okay. Let me show you a super old school gym that is like no other. I'm pulling into the gym. I'm going to check to see how busy they are. I don't want to invade anybody's privacy, but if there aren't a lot of people in there, I'm here during midday. I'm going to go in and try to show you some footage. I'm inside one of the 4 or 5 racquetball courts. It's kind of echoey in here, but this is racquetball. I just came upstairs. This is where they have Zumba classes. They even have a track and, of course, lots of weights and things. This is where they have yoga on Saturday mornings. Great class. If you're a member, yoga classes are included. Otherwise, it's $5 per session, which is very inexpensive for yoga in Charleston. Again, my name is Nat Wallen. I grew up here. I was born on James Island and Mount Pleasant and now live here in West Ashley. Been selling homes since the mid-1990s. If you're considering selling your home in this part of town, I can help you understand more of what's happening around your home and really whether you're buying, selling, or just trying to understand how this news affects values right now. I am, of course, always happy to talk it through. Please do reach out via the number on the screen here or book a call with me at natwallen.com. Thank you for watching. Bye.